Oh,
Hey.
Oh, I'm into it. I don't know what it is, but already I relate to this character. This is pretty much me every day after I wake up and before I go to bed.
It's the nightmare. Welcome back to Mom. Can I have another $1?
Is that the title of the game?
Circa
Or is that just...
2003.
it's House of the Dead 4.
I had no idea there were even 4 of the...
Yeah, they made 3, I knew for sure, and then I found out that they had a
Anyway,
4th one.
so anyway, when we kickstart Titty Witches,
Oh, James Taylor's in this fucking game? That's
Mostly-
a fucking
That's
artist.
him right there.
is that literally him? Like, that's not a digital representation of a model? That's what he looks like?
Yes.
I literally don't know a single fucking thing about James Taylor except for that Brad Neely video where he talks, the Fliff Night video, and he says something about, like, then some hippie with an acoustic guitar tore into a blistering James Taylor cover.
Is James Taylor like a real-life Porygon?
I don't know.
Is that how he can be in the game and in real life? Is there a
maybe
James Taylor 2?
Maybe James Taylor is a concept instead of a person.
Oh, shit. How did I miss all these fucking...
Is he some kind of a demigod or like a lesser kami?
Maybe James Taylor is like Alan Smithy, and it's just a pseudonym you use for failures.
Isn't James Taylor a fucking president? Oh, that's Zachary Taylor. Never mind.
Yeah.
We could have had more than one Taylor.
There's John Tyler.
I wouldn't know.
There's...
Depends on how many pants you rip in
confused
a
with-
year. What the fuck is happening here?
my vision has gotten fucked.
Oh,
Obviously.
It looks like you're looking out of an apartment window in Batman Land.
This is the Mr. Dink machine that I'm dipping myself into.
Oh, is this what it looks like when it activates?
The piss machine
Was this like... This is like one of those situations where you're one of those douchebags wearing sunglasses like up over, like on top of your head a little bit, and then they just fell down while you're inside, so it fucked up your vision.
Oh yeah, but I'm like too busy being fucking harassed by zombies that I'm like I
Yeah.
can't fix it.
Mr. Dink turns on the machine and howls in pain as his bladder is ruptured.
Well, it's not ruptured; it's just completely solidified.
I think it would get bigger though, right? Like the piss would, like ice.
Yeah. I
right?
don't think piss would stop building. I think just
Well,
like
I mean, like
piss
the
that he
piss
had.
would. Oh yeah, like at what point is it officially piss? I mean, at some point it's just fluid in your system, and
Yeah.
it's like
Well, I'll
getting
say
filtered.
this, that ice is unique as a substance because water is one of the few that actually increases in size when it freezes.
Yeah,
Most things get smaller.
Yeah, but this isn't freezing. This is a
This is alchemy of some
process.
sort. I know.
which it turns
Trust
into
me,
gold.
it's not lost on me that the idea of piss being turned to gold by pseudoscience is like completely fantasy bullshit.
Well, I'm just saying, if there's anything else in the entire world that might expand when solidified, it's piss when it
Piss
turns
turning
gold.
into gold.
It and ice are the only two things
So-
in the known universe that do
Okay,
that.
I just gotta clarify. Did he do it before pissing or did he do it like while pissing? He's like, all right, this is the time.
I'd
It's
imagine
before.
like he.
I mean that's the whole situation, right? Is like he couldn't wait to go to the bathroom. Turn this thing on. He was
didn't piss.
so excited that he didn't consider
just
that there could be
realized
repercussions.
That somebody clicked on House of the Dead 4 because they're like, oh, House of the Dead 4, I've never heard of that. And so they clicked on it, and then
They
they're
get
just
dumped into the
like,
middle of a
what the
conversation
fuck?
about.
about a
This,
guy.
That's a good
yeah,
point.
Weird Bluffington.
So someone actually cared about.
We talked about this in that Tetris game.
Our bizarre fan script where Mr. Dink has some sort of taboo machine that will alchemy-like turn piss into gold.
his life's work.
And he has done so, not realizing that a proximity effect
Yeah,
would
yeah.
solidify the piss in his own body.
Yeah, no, Kyle, we answered that question originally. It's like he had jars of piss ready to go, like to experiment with, and then like he did some small scale experiment where it turned into like a tiny ounce of gold, and he's like, hot dog, and he puts the whole jar in and turns it on full power, not realizing that he had to piss, and that's how it destroyed his insides.
Yeah, so like, how do you know when you're gonna? Because I feel like you probably have to piss at most times. And you just
How do
don't
you know
realize
when you
it.
have to piss?
Like, because you could have piss in you that you're not ready to.
Yeah,
unleash.
that's actually the question that I was just pondering. Was like, the fluid actively being filtered through your kidneys, like before it reaches your bladder, is it piss yet? Like, what exactly makes it piss? When does it officially become piss and stop being like? the amalgam
Well,
of things that it's made out of.
Well,
you know
it's
what I mean?
whatever refuse that you have in your body is suffused with uric acid. But
Oh, really?
But the whole idea being that he doesn't know that it could produce a proximity effect,
Yeah.
and maybe that's the problem, is that you're not supposed to put a pint worth in all at once because, I mean, you just don't need to.
Or maybe like the more that you churn at once, the stronger the proximity effect is. So like
Yeah,
in his
well,
experiments,
he overloaded it.
Yeah, he just put a few drops of piss in there, and they turned into little dabs of gold. And then he just like
Yeah.
dumped. He took like a big tray, like one of those prospector sifting pans, and just filled it up with piss. You know,
Yeah,
like
it comes with like a little urn the size of what you would use for like a piss test. But
my fortune
but
is
he's
made.
like, I'll provide my own. Thank you very much.
And then he just
puts
feels
in a full-size mason jar.
a
and
searing
it's
pain.
Yeah, it's like putting metal in the microwave. You're just not supposed to do it like
Well,
that.
yeah.
So
I mean, well, like Nick, it's like I've heard just passing a kidney stone is like one of the most painful things in the world, and that's like the size of a grain of sand. So I imagine having like your entire tubes filled with gold is going to be one of the most searingly painful things that could ever happen to you.
I mean,
I don't know that would necessarily be all that painful because it would be contoured to the shape of your insides already, and also it can't even get into your urethra. Like, it's just going to be stuck right where it is. Now, granted, you are going to go toxic after a while and die that way.
Well,
but
maybe like when the initial blast happens, like it shocks him, so he starts pissing himself, and then it turns to gold inside of his dick.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I fucked up. And he's like staggering out. It'd probably be hard to walk too if your insides are just gold now.
Yeah,
like you have gold.
Yeah,
in
I
your
would say any effort to like lean forward or backward is like it's literally trying to bend solid metal.
I fucked up.
And gold is a pretty soft metal, so yeah, sure. Let's just say that a shard of it like snaps off and then it cuts a vein or something. So he's just he's internal bleeding to death.
Yeah, good God.
That's when Doug finds him. He's like trying to find some sort of way to charm Patty, and he sort of has an idea, and he's going to ask Mr. Dink if he knows about a thing or two.
This is the episode's almost over in Doug World. He's like, "Dear Journal, today."
Oh, I fucked up.
He hears that
Oh
off in
yeah,
the distance.
the noise breaks him out of his fucking inner monologue.
I guess it's
and
not so bad to
He gets a call on the phone. It's like,
Douglas, you have to come over right away. I'm dying. Don't tell anyone. Douglas, I hate to do this to you, boy, but you have to cut me open. You have to get the gold. You can't let them know about the gold.
So the
What?
bottom half of his journal page is spattered with droplets of blood.
and gold.
Okay. Well, I think we should talk more about that on the next episode of Left for... Wait, what the fuck are we playing?
Yeah.